Hey guys, 18.2 and 18.2a have been released, and I'm super excited for this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. We just watched Dan do it, and this is a fun one to get involved in. So make sure you're coming out to Friday Night Lights, even if you're not doing the workout during that time, and just support everybody. You're yelling and screaming, and all of your encouragement will be appreciated, I'm sure, in these cleans. So just general stuff to talk about in this workout to start off. Be careful of the hot start. If you've ever come out to the Christmas Crippler, we know how you do a lot of work before you actually get to the halfway mark, right? So in this workout specifically, when you get through the round of 7, so you've completed your 7 dumbbell squats and your 7 bar facing burpees, you're halfway done, the total volume. Okay, you're gonna end up doing 55 squats and 55 bar facing burpees for time, essentially. So you're at just over 55 reps completed once you're through that round of 7s. So we don't want to necessarily sprint out that beginning portion, depending on what outcome we're looking for in this workout, right? If you're at the lead end, you need to go fast the entire time. If you're looking to get through this workout RX and get to be able to do a clean, we need to be careful in that first bit. Okay, so you take that and spin it to your personal level and go with that. This is 2 workouts, so if you're more of an engine guy or gal, you gotta go, okay, because that's your workout. You gotta go fast there to get a good score. If you're more of a powerhouse athlete and your conditioning may not be exactly where you want it to be right now, then we need to still go quickly through that first piece, but maybe leave a little bit more on the table when we get to the cleans. I love this setup. It cured a problem that we had in 2015 where we had a lot of people sandbagging the conditioning part just to get a big lift in the clean and jerk, because everybody got their 6 minutes for the clean and jerk. Problem solved. Can't sandbag it, have to go fast to give yourself time for the clean. So I love that. It's a good fix by CrossFit. So just be smart, have a plan as to how you want to approach this workout. But understand that, again, you can't sandbag the first piece. You're not going to have any time to do any cleans. So let's go through movement by movement. 18.2, we're going 1 to 10, dumbbell squats, bar facing burpees. Dumbbell setup, I think the best way to set the dumbbells up would be beside your barbell. I feel that if you set it up on either side of the barbell where you're going to be doing your burpees, the chance of you hitting the dumbbell with your feet increase. I mean, they go up a lot. And then also, it's involving you kind of stepping back and forth over the bar. You saw the athletes in the announcement doing that. That's because they wanted them set up so that they were facing the cameras the whole time, right? We don't have cameras on us. It's not important for us what it looks like, right? So set them up beside and you can just walk around and go right to those dumbbells every time. The rack position and how to grip the dumbbell. In the standards, we do not have to have hands around the handle on the dumbbell the entire time. I would recommend trying to have hands on handles for the shorter sets, like 1 to 6. Stack them up on top of your shoulders to try to keep the weight over the center of your body as much as you can. If you're holding here with that dumbbell piece resting on top of your shoulder and the other piece here, that's going to pull you forward. And as we get into the later rounds, when the volume increases and we're already tired, that's going to start to pull us forward, causing more fatigue. It's harder to breathe, and it's really going to affect our clean in 18.2a, because that upper back is going to be super, super fatigued. Okay, so try to stack it up as best you can. Now in the bigger sets, we may elect just to drop the dumbbells into those shoulder creases. We can just hold the dumbbells in place and kind of relax a little bit more. It's a little bit more difficult to pop those dumbbells off. I'd recommend hanging on the whole time, because when we set the dumbbell, I'll skip down to the finish position. When we set those dumbbells back down, we want to set them down so that they're coming between our feet and they're staying together. Don't throw them, okay? When you come back to them, you have to gather them and pick them back up, right? So control to the ground, set them down between your feet. You're going to pick them up from between your feet to the shoulders. Remember, you have to stand up all the way before you do your first squat. You can't do a squat clean for that first rep with the dumbbells. Stand up, then do your squat. Something I was thinking about is maybe an opportunity for us to add in a tempo with these squats. And I'm not talking tempos in a slow eccentric that you guys are so used to with all of our squatting. I'm talking when you stand up, you have your eyes on the clock. You're like, okay, 1, 2, and you go again. Stand up, 1, 2, you go again. And you repeat that every single squat. It keeps you on pace. It gives you a cadence to follow. It gives you something to think about other than how tired you are and how much your legs hurt. And it prevents you from dropping the dumbbells and breaking up sets when maybe you don't need to, right? Just take a second, chill, get your breath, then do another squat. Where we don't want to be spending time is in the bottom position, okay? Make sure you're getting up right away. Pretty much sums up the dumbbells. Quick recap, hang on to them, don't throw them, and keep them in a good place, okay? Bar facing burpees, that new standard was not just for 18.0. We're keeping with it. We got to kick out, we got to kick back. So practice those reps under fatigue. It's going to be a part of our warm-up as well for the gym, so you'll see them there. It's going to be a little bit different once you get tired. So guys, if you're judging somebody, make sure you're reminding them as you go. It doesn't hurt. Even if they're still doing the kick out, kick back, they're doing fine with it, mention it to them. Remember to kick out, kick back, because as you get tired, as we all know, we start to kind of lose our focus a little bit. It's pretty easy to happen. So having that quick reminder can really be helpful. Something that Dan did when he did the workout, and is a great idea and recommendation, is marking your hands on the ground where you want both hands to go down and figuring that out as to where you need to be to have that kick out, kick back, and immediately jump over your bar. So that you don't have to kick out, kick back, stutter step, maybe walk a bit, then jump over. Okay, it's slow. It's going to end up eating up a lot of time when you're not really doing any work for no reason. I talk about this all the time in group class. Resting on the floor on the burpees is not good. It's definitely not going to be a good idea here. It's a time waster, similar to like grabbing a drink of water in the middle of this workout. It's the exact same. So as soon as you hit the floor, you're popping right back up. Get those feet in. You're standing tall. It's easier to breathe. Jump over your bar. Repeat that. Okay, nice and quick through the burpees. Make sure we're not resting head on the floor and eating up time. No resting. Covered it. All right, so once we've completed this, we've done our 1 to 10 ladder of our couplet back and forth. You have whatever time is remaining in 12 minutes to hit a 1 rep max clean. Our warm up in group class, a big part of it is going to be making sure that we have warmed up properly for a heavy clean, especially under fatigue. A bad approach to this would be to warm up to what you want to open at and shutting down your warm up there, because that opening weight is going to feel way heavier when you're tired. And then also your nervous system isn't primed for the heavier weights that you're hopefully going to be able to get to. So what weight to start at? During our warm up, we're going to be warming up to about 90%. Okay, 85, 90%, so that we have that feeling. I would recommend starting at around 70% of your 1 rep max. Okay, so you've warmed up to 90. That first attempt is closer to 70% of your 1 rep max. You're probably looking at 2, maybe 3 attempts. So having a game plan of what you want to get to next is going to be super important. So again, like 70% and then maybe making a bigger jump. I wouldn't recommend doing a lot of reps all at the same time. So what I mean is, like, I would give yourself at least a minute in between each attempt. So if you finish that workout in 10 minutes, you have 2 attempts, right? You're going to need some time to recover. You'll probably hit one just before the 11-minute mark, and then hopefully you have time to hit one right before the 12-minute mark. If you finish it a little bit quicker, you can extend that rest out to maybe 2 minutes between rounds or between reps. You can go, so for example, you finish at the 7-minute mark, you go around the 8-minute mark, 10-minute mark, and then 1 for a buzzer beater. Okay, but have a plan. Gear. If you're going to be wearing lifters for your clean, wear lifters through the workout. Okay, too many things can go wrong. Switching out shoes, it's not going to be a great idea. If you typically don't use lifters, don't use lifters for this workout. Don't change anything. Okay, do this test as you train. Same thing goes for knee sleeves. If you wear knee sleeves, awesome. You could elect to have them down around your lower leg and then pull them up onto your knees. But I think knee sleeves, if you wear them, they're going to help out with those front rack squats as well. It might be a good idea to have them on the whole time. Same thing with the belt. If you clean with a belt in your training, wear it now. If you don't introduce it. Okay, you're not used to getting it done up properly or quickly, or even used to wearing it at all. So maybe the bracing that it helps with wouldn't even be a benefit for you because we're unsure of how to use the belt as an aid. So big thing with the gear is don't change anything that you don't normally do. If you want to tape your thumbs, tape them before you start your workout. Power or nah. So you can power clean this, you can split clean it, although we don't really do any of those, so I wouldn't recommend, again, starting that today. And then full cleans are obviously an option. You do not have to clean the barbell. Okay, you could do a power clean, that's fine. So if you don't have experience with cleans or as much experience with cleans, or you're more comfortable with power cleans, I'd recommend doing that for this workout. If you're somebody that has a nice percentage ratio clean to power clean, hopefully your clean's heavier than your power clean, then go for those cleans. The big thing is making sure that we keep a solid pace through the first piece and give ourselves time to actually attempt some reps here. You're going to find yourself at different ends of the spectrum, right? We're going to have some athletes that we're looking at getting a good solid 4 attempts on the cleans, and some of us, it's going to be finishing the workout and they're just running to that barbell and trying to get a number for 18.2A. What I don't want you guys to go into this workout is thinking that you're going to hit your old 1 rep max or hit a new 1 rep max on that clean. Okay, that's very unlikely. We need to have a more intelligent game plan going into this, especially with the start. And I think going that 70% opener and then adjusting from there maybe to 80 to 90% on our 3 attempts is a good way to go about it. All right, that's it. So we got our Friday night lights going down tomorrow night. Again, even if you're not doing the workout, please come out and support everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a great workout to do as a group, and I hope to see you guys all there. Good luck.